I think the problem that guys feel a lot of times is that they feel that nice guys finish last. And they'll say, all these women are saying that they want all of these things. They want, a gentleman, and they want someone who, makes six figures and is fit and all this stuff, but they want a good quality guy. And then that good quality guy gets passed up for some Chad or Tyrone or some guy that's going to, do them dirty that night and leave. So listen, you're on JB Live now. You're in with all the modern lingo. But
so hip right now.
You're so hip right now. You've never been this hip. But, and guys are like, I don't believe you anymore. So do nice guys finish last? And if so, what are those nice guys doing wrong, or what are they missing that girls aren't sticking with them?
Look, I don't know. The way I define nice guys, by the way, when I say nice guys do finish last, I define nice guys like Robert Glover's book, No More Mr. Nice Guy. Great book. Every guy watching this, listening to this should read No More Mr. Nice Guy by Robert Glover. The nice guy that I'm talking about is passive aggressive. He doesn't say what's on his mind. He goes with the flow, only to later regret it, and then gets
it's kind of like a doormat, a passive aggressive doormat.
Yeah, like don't be a nice guy. Be a good man. Be a good man. Like have an opinion. Be willing to say no. Take control of a situation. Like she actually wants that. Like she wants you to make the decision where date night is and what we're going to have. Because if my wife decides like she doesn't want steak, when I'm like, hey, we're going to go to Old Brea Chop House for a steak, she can say, how about not? I go, cool. Sushi sound good? Great. Off we go to sushi. But if you are letting her constantly make the decisions for you because you're treating her like a mom, she is going to treat you like a boy. And that's what these nice guys are. It's like they've become a boy. Again, like I said, a man-child. And so, I mean, I don't know where else to go from here in terms of, it's not a nice guy problem. It's just men need to go back to being men. Like what they feel in their gut, in their radiance. Like every human, I believe, is born with this glowing orb of radiance within them. As a child, you're curious. Like I saw your little boy out there. He had like a balloon, and he was curious about it. And he was going up and down the stairs, and your husband's watching him, like, oh, be careful, watch out, right? We take risks as kids.
Yeah.
We are curious. We are loud. We reach for things, and we pull it off. And then soon, hey, don't do that. Watch out. Be careful. What if you hurt someone's feelings? And soon we are declawed and defanged, and that light from that glowing orb is just dimmed.
See, I feel like the male instinct is being beaten out of them.
Correct.
And men are inclined to want to open that door for you, to want to pull out that chair for you, to want to lead, to want to set up that date, to want to, have you walk on the inside and they walk on the outside of the street because it's the danger zone to be on the outside in case a car comes your way. They're very much instinctually inclined to do all of that. But every time they do something, and I call these women modern women to distinguish them, because every time they do something nice like that, they get a slap on the wrist, or they get told, I don't need you to do that for me. I can do it for myself.
Right.
So the question is,
and I've had that happen to me, by the way.
So, and that's what I'm thinking. Like, is this generation of women, do they really want a man to lead? What do they really want? Because they're sending all of these mixed messages, and what's happening is you have a whole generation of men that are saying, I'm done. I don't want to be involved with women at all. You're wasting my time. You're wasting my money. That's bad, I think, ultimately, because I'm a strong believer in family being a foundation for community, and you want a good man and a good woman to wind up together, and it ricochets out. All of that positivity ricochets out. But I can't blame these men for being confused. I can't blame them for saying, I'm tired of getting this stuff beaten out of me. Now, what do? Walk through life and go against their instincts sometimes and follow their instinct other times. It's a very challenging time to be a young man.
How about do what's right all the time?
And maybe that's how you weed out
simple as that.
The good women from the bad women.
I was literally leaving a parking lot of a Target. This is several years, like almost probably a decade ago. Driving out of a Target parking lot. I see a woman trying to change her own tire. Roll down my window. Hey, ma'am, can I help you with that? No, I got it. Are you sure? Yes, I got it. Okay, it's daytime.
Right.
I live in a nice town. I know she's not going to get mugged or raped.
Right.
I drove off. If in that next hour I saw that again with someone else, I would still ask them. It wouldn't prevent me from. I'm always going to do what's right.
You're going to do what's right. That's right.
Simple. You follow your radiance.
That's the good advice.
Go back to that glowing orb. Your conscience knows what's right. And so when you had a video that I was watching just yesterday, and just doing my own research, and this woman was squatting, and
oh yes,
right, and then she got stuck.
That one went viral, by the way, y'all.
She got stuck in the bucket, right?
Oh yes,
she got stuck in the down position there. Stuck. And she's like, excuse me, hello. Now, here's what's going to happen. A lot of dudes, because they've seen these videos where women are propping up cameras and then yelling at dudes.
That's right.
Like, hey, I'm not going to help her. Now, if I were there, I would still help her. I'd help her. First of all, like your guest said, she should have just dumped it, but I get it. Fear
I don't know
of
if I would have dumped it. Honestly, it looked very menacing. I probably would have shouted for some dude to come over and help me too. I'm not going to lie.
But again, I believe if a decent man was there, he would have, and he saw that, he would have helped her regardless of the video camera and what he's seen before, right? Unfortunately, videos like that tell most men, like, dude, ignore it.
Mind your own business.
Mind your own business.
See, but you have the advantage of age too. And I think like you and I grew up in a time where we are grounded in something different. And these young guys are, you know, we grew up in a time where we had a pretty extensive period where people weren't crazy and where a guy was allowed to be a guy and a woman was allowed to be a woman, and there wasn't all of this angry stuff coming through modern media. These young guys, I think, growing up in this world, and frankly, these young women that are often highly, you know, brainwashed by modern feminism, they're struggling. All of them, frankly. You know, you have women struggling saying, oh, I'm told that it's empowering to be promiscuous. And then they go out and they're promiscuous, and when somebody asks them, oh, how many people have you slept with? They're like, because they're embarrassed by it, because they know there's something wrong here.
Right. And that's their conscience.
That's their conscience. Right? Exactly. Yeah. But you and I think...
Otherwise, they'd be proud. It should be on their Instagram bio.
Put it on your forehead and walk around, honey. Stamp. If you like the short clip and want to watch another short clip, click here. Or if you want to watch the full episode, click right here.